Wagwan, you know who it is. You're here, it's my channel, of course you know who it is. I'm about to give you a reaction to my scene from Baki Hanma, the famous anime series about fighting. Yeah, for me, I mean, this is one thing that's been synonymous with me in the UFC now. It's kind of one thing that's kind of, not even the UFC actually. I feel like I've played a part, humble brag, humbly, I've played a part in the rise of anime in sports over the last few years. I feel like I have, just because, like I said, I express myself authentically, and whoever with me. If you don't, you don't. And those who knew about anime, they were like, damn, this is a real ninja. This is like what every anime fan tries to emulate, you know? Yeah, so Baki Hanma, I got offered a position to play a character in the series, and I had to jump on it because for me, voiceover work is my shit. I'm good at different accents. I'm good at different tones, different languages, different vibes. I'm a man of the people, Mr. Worldwide. I can relate to so many different cultures. Yeah, so I've always been a guy that likes to dabble in the voiceover world. Even one of my tutors when I was in uni said, you'd be really good at voiceovers. So this was my first dip, my foot in the door, if you will, in voiceover work. And yeah, I had fun. I really got into the character of Chamomile Lesson, who was John Guevaru's main henchman. And yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this character. I had a lot of fun getting into the role.
And it would take only one of them to hijack a plane or to seize a nuclear power plant using nothing but their bare hands. Fuck. I can feel it when I say nuclear power plant. I'll do it again.
And yep, there was mistakes made. There was a couple of takes, but it wasn't just because I made mistakes. It was just getting directions of what they needed. And I'm very coachable.
That's why I'm a world champion.
Yeah, I'm very coachable, so I take instructions very well and I take criticism very well. So I was able to just adapt easily. And yeah, they watched live from the States, I think from LA, in their studios, and watched me work, and they were very impressed with the way I carried myself, with the way I executed the job. Yeah, I feel like everyone can relate to this, where it's like if you hear your voice on a recording, whether it be video or even a Snapchat or whatever, you're like, yuck, why do I sound like that? Why do I still have remnants of that, a little bit of that. But over the years, I've kind of got over that through experience and just reps. And yeah, I don't really care about how I sound anymore. I am who I am. If you ain't like it, you get the fuck out. Eddie Murphy. So hearing myself, the initial scene when I had it played back to me, and then when I heard my voice come out of his mouth, I was like, huh, actually sounds all right. And I got some more direction for the next scene, and we're doing the scenes in little chunks. And yeah, it fit nicely.
The pioneer spirit that built our nation. Huh? Stop right there. You boys, freeze! If you make any sudden move, I'll twist the president's spine 360 degrees. And you don't want to see that. Now all three of you agents just turn around, face the wall, and put your hands on me. Hurry up or else! My name's Chamomile Lesson. I was recently hired to be one of your personal bodyguards. Also, I happen to be a citizen of the very island that's currently under discussion. I'm a follower of Che Guevara.
Oh my god,
I like it too. Under discussion. I'm a follower of Che Guevara.
You know what's funny? I had to make that noise in the studio.
By now, they've established themselves there, and it would only take one of them to hijack a plane or to seize a nuclear power plant using nothing but their bare hands.
I fucked that bit up a few times. This was the one I made a lot of mistakes. Nuclear power fuck. Nuclear power plant. To hijack a plane or explode a nuclear power plant. Yeah.
That, gentlemen, was all happening in real time. So you see, we're just as powerful as the United States. As long as you don't violate our rights, then I'll be happy to keep you safe and sound. Think about it.
Design school history and why you studied it. So design school history, I've always loved animation. I've always loved Disney animation, you know, Ninja Turtles, all the Nickelodeon series, you know. Let me show you a picture real quick. This right here this is my era of Cartoon Network. This era will never ever be recreated. So I went to design school to study animation just because I wanted to be able to create. But to be honest, I went there too early because I wasn't mature enough to be able to handle the workload that was required to pass. So I failed a lot. Then it got to the point where I kind of just decided, like, do I want to keep doing this or do I want to pursue fighting? Because right now I'm young. So I did pursue fighting eventually, and I made the right choice. But through this platform now, I have access to all this. I'm able to jump into the animation space, into the dance space, anything I want to do. I've always loved animation, and I've always wanted to be able to create my own ideas and bring them to life. So that's why after fighting, I'm going to have my own production company where I can bring my ideas to life and hire people who have other great ideas as well and can influence me to just, I don't know, share stories, different stories, real life stories who can make animations, and I don't know, just, yeah, it'll be crazy. I learned a lot from my time in uni, being in a design school, in a computer graphic design school, because I learned about After Effects, I learned about Illustrator, I learned about InDesign, Photoshop, and a lot of other stuff. My ideas were, especially in design history, my ideas were just going back and forth with my tutor. What was her name? Lynn Hurst. That's right. She really made me think about certain things about life, the way we live. Always challenging your ideas. And yeah, with my time in computer graphic design school, being in China, making my own highlights, chopping up clips of my trips, and putting it on Instagram, most fighters don't have that kind of skill.
I wouldn't call the stadium status yet, but we getting there. You know, each fight, each win, just makes this more easy. Stay calm, collected, you know what I mean?
You know, especially at my level back then when I was not able to hire a guy like Jeff or my guy Stay Hydrated to chop up my clips for me. I did it all myself on my phone. I tape my adventures, I'll chop them up together and I put it on my Instagram, add a cool caption, cringe before I post it, maybe for about 20 minutes sometimes, and I'll post it and just let it go, because that's my exercise of not giving a fuck what people thought. I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna post it out there, put myself out there and be vulnerable. So yeah, being able to have those skills really helped farm and curate my Instagram to what it is now. Because I'll tell you one thing, I have never bought followers in my fucking life, and I know a lot of people who have back in the day and probably still do. I never did. All I did was just express myself as authentically as I can and share my ideas and my adventures in an exclusive way that I could. I'm grateful for my time in computer graphic design school, because that helped me in my journey as a fighter. Not just fighting, but like the marketing aspect and the social media aspect of it. What other anime series would you like to be a part of? Ooh, Avatar. I hope they do a remake. I know they're doing a live action version right now. I hope they do a, like, not a remake actually, like a new cycle, a new Avatar.
A black Avatar.
Pretty dope. It'd be pretty dope. I'm just saying. Yeah, Avatar definitely. Even just a cameo, that'll be dope. I can be Mr. Cabbages, a new Mr. Cabbages. My cabbages! That guy. I mean, Boruto, I stopped on like episode 40 something because, you know, it was a bit Chuck E. Cheese. La 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 la. Some cool fight scenes, but it was a little bit too slow for me. But then now I heard Boruto got dark. So Dragon Ball Z, if something ever came with Dragon Ball, I'd like to be a part of that.
Piccolo recast.
You like this? But he's green.
The black Krillin.
He's green. Fuck you. I was not gonna say it. Come here. What other goals do you want to accomplish in relation to design and animation? Yeah, like I said, having my own production studio, motion capture. I need to get into motion capture, not just for gaming, but for movies. I feel like the GOAT, Andy Serkis, that guy is the fucking man. I love the way he plays his characters. I love the way he really embodies the roles of the characters he plays. My favorite being Caesar from Planet of the Apes, and watching the behind the scenes of how he just dives in and just literally the way he moves, and trust me, I can mimic him. But I've got my own flavor as well, and I've learned a lot from watching him. Yeah, that's one thing I definitely want to get into is motion capture, not just for gaming, like I said. Also, speaking of gaming, EA Sports, please, for the next UFC game, I don't give a fuck. You need to fly me out to Canada. My nigga, listen to me. Get me out to Canada. We need to be there. Put the fucking suit on me with the dots and the dots on my face. and get my real character. Because my celebration, shut up, my celebration in the fucking UFC game when I did the tie-dyes move. I don't know who you got to do that motion capture stuff, because you made it look like I was doing puku in my pints and walking backwards because I was tripping. That's not how it's supposed to look. Like, just roll the clip of the fucking game, and then you roll the clip of how I actually did it, and then roll the clip of Tight Eyes and Rise doing it, Luca, so you can see the difference of what you fucked up. It's not the same. So next time, EA Sports, my nigga, trust me, you are going to go to Canada, running the 6 with my wars, that war breakers nigga, and we're gonna get it done. Understand? Rawr. Shout out to Black Saint, motherfucker.